Hey, what is going on, you guys? It is Rocket54 here, and welcome to the second episode of Life Stories. And now, let me just say before this video starts that I did a lot better in the gameplay for this video. In the gameplay in the pilot episode of Life Stories, I absolutely bombed at that, but I did way better here. So, anyway, today I am going to be telling you guys about 3 instances where I have actually cheated death. I know it's going to sound hard to believe, but I've actually cheated death 3 times. Now, the first time was, I think I was about anywhere from between 4 to 6 years old. Now, like, during those ages, I would always go to the pool every Saturday with my dad. And basically, we would, we'd just be like, we'd basically be like having fun, just playing around in the pool. But for like the first couple years we did it, well, not for like, I wouldn't say for like the first couple years, probably like, first couple months, like I never wanted to swim. My dad would, but I was always afraid that if I walked in, I would like drown. So basically, after my dad got me to start swimming, I was having loads of fun, and then like my dad's like, okay, I want you to like swim over there, and I was like, and so I swam, and then like I don't know, like it's kind of hard to explain, but there's like these things that like go across the pool that are kind of like that, like they're like lanes, they're like dividers in the pool basically. Now, and so basically, for some reason, I was swimming under one of those, and then like I couldn't get out from under it, and I was like losing air in my lungs. I was like, and I was like yelling for help, but my dad said, "It's all right, Liam, you can do it." And then finally, some lady helped me out of the pool, and I'm like, thank God. The second instance is where I think I was around this. I think all of these happened around the same age, actually. I think the one I just said was probably when I was like, probably like 3 years to 6 years probably was when the first one happened. But like the next 2, I think, happened around the same age. So the second one, nice kill there. Like that guy wasn't even looking, but anyway. The second one happened, yeah, I was around 6, 7 years old. I was hanging out at my friend's house, and now, his house was like, it was like one house. It was like a trailer. His house was kind of like a trailer, because so far he lives, like I know where he lives now. He lives in like a town that's like about a half-hour drive from my house. But before that, he's lived in 3 other houses, to my knowledge. The first house was where I was at. Like, the first house was when this happened. So, like, his house was, like, kind of, like, far into, like a street. It's, like, one singular, I think it was a trailer, actually, but it wasn't, like, a trailer park. Basically, it was just the one house there, and then, like, I think that was it. And so then one day, like that day when I came over, me and him asked our parents, we were like, hey, is it okay if we go and play in the woods? Because there was because the woods was like right across the street from his house. We were just like walking there, and then like we didn't walk very far into the woods, and then now keep in mind, we didn't have any adults with us. This was like just me and him that went in, and keep in mind, we were 6, 7 years old at the time. So anyway, I see like this puddle in the forest, and I'm like, ooh, a puddle, I want to jump in it. So I jump in it. I was totally unprepared, and apparently, and it was like actually a pond. I had no idea that it was like a pond. I thought it was like a puddle. So I had known how to swim by then, but I was like, trying to like get back up. I think it's just like a wave of shock just swept over my body, so I think that's why I wasn't like, doing so well swimming. But I was like, okay, now for this friend's sake, I'm just gonna refer to him as Will. I was like, Will, help me! And so then Will helps me up, and I'm like so traumatized. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, dude, let's just go back to your house. So then like we go back to his house, And my mom and his mom see me all like soaking wet, and they're like, what, like, Liam, what happened? And I'm like, I fell into a pond, I thought it was a puddle, and like it was like not a good day. Like I was like, oh my god, like what would have happened if I was in there for like 30 more seconds? I was like, whoa. Like, but you know, I was fine after that, like, and I had to get into a fresh change of clothes. Now let me just say, there is nothing more awkward than standing naked in your best friend's house with your mom, your best friend, and your best friend's mom in the same room with you. There is nothing more awkward than that. Now the third time, now this is probably one of the funniest things that has ever happened to me. And this is the last experience. The third time I cheated death, I think I was like around 6. Yeah, around 6. I think I was in grade 1 when this happened. So during that time, from about kindergarten around to grade 2 or 3. Oh no, I wouldn't say grade 3. I probably, well maybe grade 3, but I'd say probably from about kindergarten to grade 2, I would love to play hockey in the driveway with my dad. And basically, like, we'd set, like, the net up, we'd grab our hockey sticks, we'd grab the goalie gear out from the garage, and the ball, and we'd just, like, play ball hockey in our driveway, like, below the house. Now, like, the driveway is there, like, when you stare straight ahead from it, well, like, okay, so this wasn't here before, but, like, when you stare straight ahead, there's, like, mailboxes right across the street, and then, like, there's a road between the mailboxes and my driveway. And so, like, you know, occasionally, like, you know, the ball would, like, whenever, like, my dad would hit it too hard, or I would hit it too hard, or I would, like, catch it and, like, try and throw it back to him, and I'd, like, you know, throw it a little too far. Like, you know, a couple times I think I had to go into my neighbor's yard to get it, or, like, it rolled a little bit down the street, but me or my dad caught it before it could get any farther. Or like sometimes it would like roll into the ditch, and I just, you know, I just grab it and get it. Anyway, so one time I think it was me that did this. I was like, I think I swung the stick to hit the ball, and the ball, like, I think my dad, because I think my dad was being goalie, and so then I think he threw it back to me. And, no, I think I was actually goalie, and my dad hit the ball, and I think I was throwing it back to him, and I threw it a little too hard, and it was on the street, and I was, like, running really, really, really fast to get the ball, and my dad's like, Liam, come back, and I'm like, no, I want to get my ball, so I'm just, like, running down the hill, and I'm, like, running down the hill, trying to catch the ball, and, like, I'm right near it, and I bend down to pick it up, and out of nowhere, I see a car. And the car is like probably like 3 inches away from my arm, and I'm like, I bend down to pick up the ball, and then like I just look to my left, and I'm like, oh my god, I almost got hit by the car. Now here's the reason why this was so funny. The person in the car was my kindergarten teacher. That would have been a really, really sad death story. Your kindergarten teacher ran you over with her car. Like, when I saw it, like, I was, like, you know, like, I bent down to, like, pick up the ball, and then, like, but I was sort of relieved in a way that, like, you know, it was my kindergarten teacher and that she stopped. But anyway, guys, I gotta wrap this up now. Subscribe for more content, and remember, you guys, whenever cheating death, say no to drugs.